Greetings, Planet Breakers. We're going to play with the Mercenary today in Monsoon difficulty, because I am fearless. Let's get started right away. There's a whole bunch of abilities for the Mercenary. Mercenary has become my favorite character of all time, and I will not be surprised if that's the truth for everybody that gets to unlock him, because his abilities. Wow, we got a Guardian's Heart to begin with. That is excellent. His abilities are, he is a melee character, and he is based on not getting hit, and dashing around, kind of like the Miner, the same mindset of dashing around, avoiding damage as opposed to just tanking it, but he's a much faster character with Harley. Wow, Goat's Hoof, this is great. More focused on speed and using up those abilities as soon as you have them available. There's a regular melee attack, and then there's the nice helix type of attack. It does like a double attack. It has a 3-second cooldown. You can just use it over and over and over. And in fact, you can use it to break fall damage and stuff like that. Then there is the dash, that you can dash through enemies up to 3 times without resetting its cooldown. I mean, it will reset its cooldown up to 3 times, or I guess 2 times. You can use it 3 times, it will reset the cooldown 2 times, as long as you hit the enemy. And lastly, you got the Eviscerate ability, which makes your guy disappear, go for an enemy like so, and just eviscerate the crap out of him and destroy his face. It is quite the awesome ability, and in fact, as you can see, I activated the teleporter. I am keeping down every single enemy as they show up. I'm not even fleeing at this point. Let's get this Goat Hoof. Goat Hoof is really good stuff. Even the melee attack, it does some knockback. It does quite high damage. It's really the ability that you use least with the Mercenary, believe it or not, because you're always using your other cooldowns. As you can see, the Eviscerate, you can actually use it from quite a far distance. It is nice to, when you're in a bind and there's no way you can get to the enemies, or if you get to the enemy, close to the enemies, they will obliterate you in a moment. You can just take it easy and stand somewhere out of reach and eviscerate the crap out of them every, what is it, 5 seconds? 6 seconds. But with the Mercenary, you don't really run into that situation a whole lot, because you can dash and use all your abilities to avoid damage. It is such a great character once you kind of get the hang of it, which I am still getting there. I'm still learning how to play him, but there's a really good unlock, or there's an unlock when you finish with the Mercenary in Monsoon, so I figured, why the hell not? I already did it with the Huntress. I am somewhat understanding how this character works. It's a blast to play with this character, and the more enemies, the merrier. That was my philosophy anyway. And here we are with almost every single enemy dead. We just need to take care of the Colossus, which we will do momentarily. It's really not that big a deal to deal with the Colossus. It's one of the easier enemies. I've gotten the Wandering Vagrant quite a few times with the Mercenary as well, and it's also very, very easy to avoid getting hit by the Wandering Vagrant. Of course, the Magma Worm is the huge pain in the ass to kill, but that is the truth with pretty much every freaking character, so not that much special. In fact, the Mercenary is pretty good about it too. He's really not... he's a pretty strong character, even though it is 100% melee, or almost 100%, you do have Eviscerate, which is somewhat distant. Let's see if we can spend... Oh wow, this item is my absolute favorite. One of my absolute favorite, and it will easily carry me to the end if I play it right, I believe. Because, if you're not aware what it does, it creates a mirror image or a ghost of all the enemies on screen. So anytime that they're all bunched up in a platform that is 100% unavoidable to get hit if you go into that, if you use this item will just destroy those people because it creates a ghost of each one of those enemies. I really love these shrines, by the way. They are so freaking easy to deal with the mercenary because you can just herd them into a corner and just get pretty much 2 items for almost free. It's really, really good. You know what I was saying? That unused. Another Guardian said this was the shrine that gave me the first Guardian's Heart. That was awesome. What a wonderful shrine. I thank you very much, Shrine, for your cooperation in this and these endeavors that I have set myself before us to do things with. Anyway. Yes, mercenaries, great. That's what I'm trying to get at. And that on cooldown item, I'm going to be spamming the crap out of that item. It is such a great item. Fungal Caverns, not my favorite, but it does beat in, as far as difficulty is concerned, it is quite a bit easier than, what's it called? I always forget the Sprite Fields or something like that, the one with the really cool music. And you know, I really like that level because of the music, but the actual enemies are a huge pain in the ass. They're one of the most threatening ones, and in fact, they have killed me quite a few times. This is not the first time I am attempting a mercenary run, but they all ended in such a disaster that I was like, oh, screw it, I'm not even making a video out of this. Screw it. But let's see what happens with this one. It's really looking good so far. The items that we got at the very beginning are amazingly good. There's only a very few throwaway items, like maybe the piggy bank it's good, but not that great. Definitely not something that will help me out towards my survivability other than allow me to buy a few more things. But even then, it's really not that much of a profit out of it. Other than that, all the items, the grenade, the sticky grenade that has a chance to spawn on the enemies when you attack them, the Monster's Tooth, it will heal me up the more enemies I kill. Even more of that, that is great. I think pretty sure that's the one that gives you attack speed when you're low on health. I'm not entirely certain, but I'm just too lazy to check it, man. I'm just busy murdering all these monsters. Wow, there's quite a few drones here. It would be great to get a drone run going because that's really been my only success with lots, or not my only success, but I am prone to be a lot more successful if I gather a whole bunch of drones because they do so much damage. They can carry you through the game. And I really don't even feel bad that, oh man, you're just using drones again? Psh. Screw it, man. Risk of Rain is a bitch. Risk of Rain is awful, and I'm going to take every advantage that I can gather. And, you know, I must say, I'm still having fun, but I don't know, man. I'm starting to see how this could kind of get old. All the gameplay starting to sort of blend together. Mercenary, though, working quite a great deal towards making it a lot more exciting because this character is just a freaking blast to play, I would say. But I don't know, it's hard to keep this game fresh because there's a lot of similarities between each run, and it kind of bums me out that it is so dependent on the items that you find. At least at my level of skill, of course. If somebody that's much better than me, they can probably make any run work, but that's not me, I'm sorry. I'm trying here to kill this double magma worm that showed up out of nowhere, because one magma worm is just too freaking easy in Risk of Rain. That's for chumps. And again, I'm spamming that, holy shit, that, escape. Please don't kill me. I think maybe if I hang out here, the ghost will kill those people, give me some healing. The nice Guardian's Heart is working to my advantage as well. As you can see, the Jar of Souls, I think it's called, is already carrying me through this awful section. Holy crap, that area does tons of damage. There's so many elites there, I'm not surprised. That does so much freaking damage. So I think I'm just going to wait for that cooldown to come off, and I'm going to spam this thing again. Yep, there we go. It really works. It really works. And I feel okay going in there because you can use the dash to avoid getting hit completely, so I really don't feel too at risk to go in there now and then and use a dash and then get the hell out. Oh, my drone died in there, I just noticed. But it's one of the shitty drones, it's one of the really weak drones that barely do much. There's something healing these guys, I think it's one of the elites, they have an ability to heal their friends. I must destroy them. Didn't mean to fall. Kill these idiots. I think I'm going to use this again. Oh yeah, this feels good. These freaking migrant worms, luckily they're almost dead. What damage going on here? Please die. All of you must die immediately. Please. I beg of you. Thanks a lot. This is taken care of. Finally, this platform of death is no longer a huge pain in my ass. There goes one magma worm, the other one is almost down. Not too bad. Not too bad so far. I was very close to death, though. I'm glad that everything worked out to my advantage. Yeah, as I was saying, I really don't think that I'm going to continue playing Risk of Rain all the way to unlock it every single unlock there is, because I've never been much for that. It's the same reason I did not get Platinum God, even though I was 2 achievements out on Binding of Isaac. I even got all the items there's in the game, but I did not get... Or did I get all the items? I forget. All I had left was getting through the womb without suffering damage, which, you know, with the right items on the Emperor card, you can perfectly... Wow, this is a very good item, but I'm going to keep my Jar of Souls. Thank you very much. Anyway, Binding of Isaac. With the right items on the Emperor card, you can get those other achievements. I was like, I think I'm done with Isaac. I played over 100 hours off it. I think I got all I want to get out of it. I'll just wait for Rebirth, which I'm very much going to play when it comes out. I loved the Binding of Isaac. There's barely any other games that have entertained me for nearly as long as that one did. I don't think even Baldur's Gate 2 back in the day I played as many hours as Binding of Isaac I did. Maybe I did, I don't know. I played a lot of... Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's right, the other thing that I unlocked in other mercenary runs while I was learning the character. I wanted to get to that chest. Still, again, yeah, I of course... this is, like I mentioned, this is not the first run I do with the mercenary. So I unlocked the other thing that I now forget. Oh yeah, eviscerate 50 enemies, I think, or 20, or a number just such. You unlock those, that spinning blades thing that I don't really know how it works yet. So I'm very much looking forward to finding out. Oh yeah, Tesla coil. It's so worth it to do this entire loopy loop. Tesla coil, that's going to help me out so freaking much. And I've gotten some really good items. Holy shit, the item list I have, I don't think there's anything useless here other than the piggy bank, and even that is really not bad. Oh man, I really like the double jump with the thing. It feels so badass. Let's leave. I've spent all the money that I could spend. We're not going to free accurate again, because why the hell would I do that? This is freaking monsoon. I need no other dangers on that. What I'm trying to do here. Looking for enemies. We're going to farm a little bit. It's really not that necessary in monsoon. Even though in monsoon I have noticed, I don't know if it's coincidence or this is the way it's supposed to be. There's a lot more chests in monsoon, a lot more places to spend money. What's that? Oh, that must be the spinning blades thing. Oh wow, it makes me go quite a bit faster. This is cool. This is freaking awesome. Very much liking all these items. I was saying about something. Oh yeah, farming is really not that much necessary in monsoon because one, you get tons and tons and tons of enemies when you hit that teleport, and they'll give you more money normally than you know what to do with. And second, actually it's not second, it's a counter argument. because you do get more chests, in my experience, than what you normally get in the Rainstorm and difficulty, which is medium difficulty. This thing appears to grow all the time. The more enemies I kill, the bigger it gets. Wonder how big it gets. Wonder if we can go all the way out to the screen or something. I guess we'll hopefully find that if I kill enough people. Let's apply ourselves to murder. So yeah, as soon as I find that teleporter, I'm going to activate it. And I better just get going already instead of being running around like a dumbass. Trying to kill these guys. I just get excited killing people with the mercenaries. So much fun. There it is. It's awesome. So it's such a pain in the ass to find in this level. This level is usually pretty bad to find the teleporter, so I'm so glad that we found it. And I think I'm going to use that banner that I got earlier. This is going to be great towards killing all the enemies. Maybe I can hold them at bay without having to move from here with all my dashes and all my double jumps and all the good stuff that I can use. Ciao, wow. All these people. Ooh, another banner. Nice. I wonder if they stack. I've never verified whether they stack if they're in the same spot. I do seem to be doing... Holy shit, look at that thing, bro. Things just keep dying, I guess, and it's just getting nuts. Oh man, the mercenary is being awesome. Kill, 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 oh yeah. Yeah, I might change my mind about stopping to do runs of Risk of Rain. This is getting quite fancy. And the more, you know, the more items here, it's getting out of the screen. What's happening? Oh man, I can't believe I don't need another banner. Holy shit, man. I don't even need to move. I am doing so much damage here that I can just indefinitely jump around. The teleporter is still 35 seconds on the teleporter, and I'm doing just fine. Jump around, kill everybody. So great to murder my enemies. Oh yeah. Okay, that's enough filler noises. See if we can get this enormous spinning blade going here. Wow, that did a ton of damage. Those the sand crabs. They do a crap load of damage if they catch you. Especially when they're elites. They can easily take away half your health, or all of your health, depending on how weak you are. Let's keep moving! Finally got done with the teleporter spawning, so now we just need to murder everybody. I'm telling you, man, that Jar of Souls is probably going to end up carrying this run. The one downside it has, of course, you cannot use it in Providence, it's completely worthless. But up until that point, it will have made itself well worth. Where did this even come from? Probably an elite enemy. I have no idea. Maybe that blighted Clayman that was earlier, or was around earlier. Maybe that's what happened. Another Guardian's Heart. Why? Don't mind if I do. That's awesome. Might as well use this thing because there's only a few enemies left. I am under no threat. So a little bit of extra DPS to get this done quickly. Damn elite, it will be great to get that 54 leaf clover. Help out a lot. Trailing a blaze. Or blazing a trail. Blaze your own trail? Trail your own blaze. Actually, I am literally trailing a blaze because a blaze is trailing behind me, so there. It totally made sense. I did not botch that saying in the slightest. Let's get all these freaking sand crabs. And you know what? I would really like to get that unlock that says drown 20 worlds, but I don't think that this character is good for it. Probably Miner will be the best character to do that, so I can push the whirls, which are the weird snail looking things. Pushes the whirls off the cliff. That way they get drowned, and maybe I can get an unlock out of that. There's really not that many unlocks that I have left. There's some that just need me to specifically go for them. Like the miner that going to level 10 without being hit, which I am very much assuming, and I'm pretty sure that's the only way to do it. Oh man, double jump saved me right there. That's so cool. Pretty sure the only way to get that done is to get a whole bunch of drones early and simply stand away from permafrost. Change to 3 enemies, 1 hit. I have not seen... Yeah, I think I have seen that before just once or twice. That sounds awesome, actually. Hopefully, and more drones. I'm very much liking all these drones I'm finding in my path. This will increase the DPS by a crap load. Very happy to find these. I think there was another chest back here, or did I even see this area before? Not certain. Yeah, then I started on this area and then I went the other way. No, I started next to Acrid. So yeah, I haven't been this way. Maybe there's some chests down here. Going to be a pain in the ass to get back up, but I guess we got something out of it. Oh, there's more DPS. I'm seeing so much damage in my items. It's insane. There's the only useless items is the piggy bank and the freaking spike trips that I don't give a crap about. I still don't know what that plasma tethering thing does. I have not stopped to analyze that or gone into the item list to make sure to verify what the hell does it do. I mean, it's very visually striking, I'll tell you that much. It's a huge beam of light tethering me to a different enemy, but I really don't know what it does. Possibly it does damage to that enemy. I really don't know what else it might do. Anyway, it looks like we have exhausted this entire level, so we're probably leaving. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, because in the top area I depleted that area completely. Magma barracks. Hopefully we'll get the pig and not the cremator. That would be such a pain in the ass. Nothing up here except a freaking shrine. $400 for a shrine. $400 for a chance to get some shitty item. They're the worst. Ooh, another drone over there. I will definitely go for that once I get the money for it. Looking very, very likely that we'll get a nice drone run. I already have 4 of them and they're doing tons of damage. Hopefully they won't get killed. In fact, it would be nice to get the money out of these guys to be able to afford that drone already. Maybe I can get there. I won't try too hard about it though. If we can't get enough money for it, there will be plenty of opportunity to get lots of money as the level progresses, unless I get killed, of course. But I very much like my chances, I have to say. I could botch it. You can always botch it, especially in the Magma Barracks. The Cremator, man, is such an awful boss to face. It can one-shot you if you get unlucky. You don't dodge it. Ooh, nice. That's a cool multi-kill. Ultra kill. Monster kill. Man, I played so much Unreal Tournament back in the day. It was on LAN parties, of course. I never played online. That was back in Spain. I'm not playing online in Spain at that, I think it was maybe the year 2000. That was not a thing yet back there. Let's get all the way through here. So yeah, it was LAN parties. That was pretty good, I'd say. That was always pretty good. My brother would get pissed off at me. So anyway, let's maybe kill these elites. Maybe we'll get enough money for that drone. I am still looking, of course, for that teleporter, but I really have not seen any sign of it. And by now, it only can be at the top of that area we just left, or in the platforms, which would be quite a pain in the butt. I really hope it's not at the bottom. It doesn't seem to be at the bottom. That's great. And the miner area did not spawn. I mean, I don't care one way or another, but curiosity to point out, I guess. Something I'm seeing though, I don't see any freaking chests anywhere. Just 2 shrines and a drone so far. That's sad. Here's a teleporter. Let's see what we get. No cremator, please. No cremator. You son of a bitch. Well, time to just run for our lives for 120 seconds, I guess, because I don't think I'm gonna try. Maybe I can dispose of him quickly before everything spawns, but I really don't see this working. Let's spam the crap out of this item, the Jar of Souls, and see if we can do some damage here. I seem to be doing okay. It'd be great to have that Guardian's Heart back before going back there. Dispose of all these people. Man, those cremator missiles are really, really scary. Gotta keep on the move constantly. Oh, I just dodged into it. Luckily, I had still the charge going, so the dash going, so it actually hit me. I just need to be careful with that. I just need to hit the dodge or the ability to prevent damage just as those missiles are coming in. And here's that third laser drone. This is awesome. They do how much? 93 damage I think I just saw from one of those laser shots. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. And they're penetrating too, so it's like throwing a Full Metal Jacket with the commando into the enemies. Pow! Poo! Chow! Pow! Look at them go. I guess we're just hanging out here until the teleporter stops. Yeah, I should do some more damage to the cremator, but I think the safest thing I can do is endure through this damn awful thing. Oh man, it's a nightmare down there. Should I try? Should I dare? Probably not. See if we can kill all the enemies first. Ah man, that's a good item, but definitely not worth trading the Jar of Souls for, which we're triggering right here. Get all those people down there killed. Will help out a lot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I almost ate all that junk. Luckily, I was using my Eviscerate right at that moment. Yeah, I see this super dangerous, man. Finally, the teleport is done. Let's see if we can kill this. Holy crap, this is a nightmare down there. It's so awful. It's just so the best. Just jump down there and do it. Thing is, if I hang around him, he could throw the missiles, the projectiles to my face, and I will have no time to dodge them before they get to me. Whoa, whoa, that did a ton of damage. I think it's time to leave. A little moment, just a little moment. Leave those ghosts doing some extra damage. Okay, I feel pretty good now. Freaking shrines, man, they're such a waste. Ouch! That took away my entire Guardian's heart and a chunk of life. The good news was, well, I guess it's done now. The spinning blades effect, it was almost out of the screen by that time. Freaking cremator, what a pain in the ass you are. I guess we're just stuck jumping down there, doing a little bit of damage at a time, waiting for regeneration. Then jump down and do damage until we can't stay down here anymore. And rinse and repeat. This is looking pretty good though. I don't think he'll kill me if I can. Yeah, holy crap! I cannot hang on to the rope. I'm going to flee. Flee for a little moment. Maybe kill the other enemies that are around. Kinda makes me feel shitty to leave the cremator. Oh well, I guess we are killing these enemies. It's really not a very good idea to leave the cremator just shooting missiles behind my back. But hey, I made that choice. I'm going to stick with it, I suppose. We had to come down here anyway because there was those enemies down there that they had to die one time or another. So might as well. Just another freaking mecha spider. You ain't spinning no webs anymore. Oh, super clever. Wow, that barrage hit me straight in the face. Luckily, though, we're doing okay with health. It's quite a lot of health, which is kind of weird. I have 666 health, which is cool. But with that infusion, I guess just the levels and the golems, the Colossus Knurl, is what's giving me that much health between the levels and the Knurl. I don't have any other health items, so that must be the case. More. Oh, increased regeneration. I was confused with the one that does more damage when you're in low health or attack speed, which is really good actually. The increased regeneration, having 3 of them. Maybe that's what's been keeping me alive so much. I have to say, man, these items we got are freaking excellent. If there is a monsoon run that might make it to the end, this is it. So let's not waste it. Let's not get killed in the silliest manner. Oh man, this Colossus needs to die, but there's an arrow pointing me up. I would really like to kill that guy, but the Colossus is almost done. Let's see if we can make this happen. More damage. Well, there we go. Let's see if we can make this happen now that I'm all the way down here. It's almost dead. I really should just bite the bullet and get this done. Evisceration does a ton of damage. Ouch. Oh wow, this is awful. Oh, wow, and I'm at... Yup, that Jar of Souls is going to carry my ass through Risk of Rain. You'll see. And Risk of Rain, the level, not the game itself, which might also do that. But in the ship, this is going to be invaluable. And the temple is going to be invaluable. And we actually made it through this. I doubt that these mecha spiders are going to kill me, so I think I can call the resolution of this level and say that, hey, we're actually going to make it. And something I just now noticed, we're only in the 30-minute mark, and it's already in difficulty. Which means that in Monsoon, not only do enemies take longer to stop spawning from Teleporter, the difficulty level also goes up much faster, because I've been at the 45-minute mark. I think it's actually 45 minutes that it gets to the maximum difficulty in Rainstorm, but not in Monsoon, apparently. Wow. This is going to be tough, probably. I would guess, I would gander. I will wager, that's the word that I was looking for. Well, we had no more money to play these stupid shrines that are all over the place. I don't think we found a single chest. Not even one freaking chest. Just shrines and that one drone. Well, the Temple of the Elders, let's see. I always say the Temple of the Ancients, like I'm playing StarCraft or... There was a Temple of the Ancients in some game, now I forget, man. Whatever, everything blends together by now. I'm too old to sort out my memories. Wow. This is so much damage, it's unbelievable. Maybe Providence, I mean, with all these drones, he is very quick to kill my drones, Providence, but all these drones should do a ton of damage before they go down. So I'm very much hoping to get all the way to the end with this build. Because, wow, we get a freaking toxic beast out of the blue. No teleport or anything. They were just so eager to chew on my face that the toxic beast just wants to spawn lots of little piggies to feed me. Too bad we don't have infusion. Really use it to benefit from all these damn pigs that spawn at the very beginning of the run. Alright, some extra permafrost. That should also help me out quite a bit. And yeah, in this difficulty level, bosses continually spawn. So you want to just find that teleport and get the hell out before it just gets out of control. Because they won't stop spawning. I don't think there is an upper limit to how many enemies there can be in the map at a given time. And you just keep spawning shit until you are completely overwhelmed. And as always, we gotta take care of those archer bugs. Luckily these drones, they're going to do most of the dirty work for me. Damn archer bugs, they'll probably keep them under control. Come on, this money's enough. Yeah, there we go. And there's the infusion. Well, those piggies are going to give me lots of health. Because I'm pretty sure that killing the pigs gives me 1 point of health anyway. They're spawning down there. That's inconvenient. Oh wow, the drones can hit things without me even being there. I could just stand here and reap the rewards, but this stupid imp overlord just needs to be difficult about it. Psh, what a jackass. Might as well spam this thing because we have the mitosis item, or the embryo, or whatever the hell it's called. Or meiotic embryo, I think it's called. Which allows me to spam the crap out of that ability. Ooh. An upgrade to that. That is awesome. I am very much liking it. It increases your speed by a lot. Ooh, another drone. No money for it. Maybe I should farm a little bit to get this drone, but I don't know, man. How much money are enemies dropping right now? Let's see how much we get out of that dude. Wow, even one enemy that was almost enough to buy that enormous drone. Look at the spinning blade thingy go. I love this build. Might as well take care of this guy because I don't want his pigs following me all over the place. Even though, you know, infusion is great to have, but it's right here. I'm doing lots of damage. Might as well destroy him and get an item out of it. I really want to find a teleporter though, so let's see if we can do that. Yet another drone. This very much turned out to be a drone run. Again, zero apologies for that. I really need every advantage I can get, especially in freaking Monsoon. There it is. Beautiful. Let me... Oh, wow, another one of those. I am regenerating a ton of health. Wow, this is a ton of archer bugs. Please drop. This is bad. This is really bad. Let's flee. A lot of damage being caused. Luckily, I can spam the crap out of my jar full of souls. I am harvesting souls faster than I can spend them. I am down to half health. I better flee. Maybe I can use the banner that we created at the very beginning. I forgot about that banner. Maybe I can do a repeat of that awesome jumping around inside the banner thing that I did in the level 2 or level 3. Level 3 was. See how far we can take this. Freaking archer bugs are dropping, but holy crap, they did a ton of damage to me. I think those claymen. A ton of damage. Holy shit, oh man. This is awful. Oh, one of my drones dropped. I will be back for you, my friend. Just trying to dash through them and then get the hell out. They're pretty much free attacks, I feel. You know, you don't get damage, and it's super nice to dodge through every enemy, and they'll always keep you ahead, or you will be able to keep ahead. This so much damage there, dude. Holy crap. One more use of that jar of souls. The teleport is almost done. Just 20 more seconds to go. Let's see what's up here. Maybe we can flee from all these awful people that are at the bottom of the level. Oh, this is pretty good. That is actually pretty good. It's not like a mortar which fires right in front of you. That one actually seeks out your enemies. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Man, it's nice to have this double jump to get up to the rope without having to go all the way around. Let's purchase all this junk. Too bad there's no giant chest up here, because for once I could actually afford it. Rusty jetpack comes in handy. I like it. I mean, it's not that great towards increasing your survivability or your damage, but it's a very nice utility thing. Jumping that little bit higher, especially with my double jump, makes quite a difference. Of course, you know, you can stay off the ground a little bit faster, a little bit longer, which also means that you can avoid damage that little bit more. Damn it. I used the dash at the wrong moment altogether. We got another egg, which is sort of useless in Monsoon. How often are you out of combat in Monsoon, honestly? Not that often, not much. Certain. Purchase that drone when I get back to it. For now, I am fleeing. Fleeing is very important for me. Alright, lots of money. Holy crap. Bye! Oh wow, there's another jetpack in there. When you start stacking them, then it becomes awesome, because it's like you're flying. So great. I've seen in playthroughs different jetpack. Wonder with like a gas meter. Wonder what unlock that is, or which unlock that is. I've not gotten it yet, so it must be one of the harder ones. Another Imp Overlord. Maybe he'll drop his ass. His giant severed penis that allows me to summon him, or he follows me around. Oh, freaking lantern. That's not a bad item, but it definitely does not hold a candle to the Jar of Souls. Oh, so freaking clever. Anyway, let's get that chest up there, might as well. So much money, it doesn't even matter anymore how much longer it takes, because we're already at the max difficulty level. In fact, I think I'm going to drop down through that other side. Maybe there's some loot that I did not see before. Oh, that's pretty good. No. Yeah, let's go down here. Maybe there's something. Oh, I broke the fall too early. There's nothing, but I can just respawn by doing that. Haha. Don't have to do anything crazy to get back. Well, there's absolutely no other way to get back in there. There's no ladder or anything, so I guess we're trying to find these 20 enemies now. Oh, I never grabbed this egg. Sprouting egg. Outside of combat. Psh, I guess now I'm outside of combat. That works, I suppose. Usually the sprouting egg will trigger when you no longer need it. Because if you can get outside of combat in Monsoon, is because your enemies are dead. That is probably 99% of the situations where you finally make it out of combat, because all your enemies have died and there's no more enemies to worry about, so who cares about your regeneration rate? But still, you know, it's a healing item. I'm not going to complain too much about it. It is always nice to have some extra healing. Yeah, indeed, they go out and seek out the enemy, those missiles. These guys can do a lot of damage, so let's play kind of careful here. Don't want to get cornered by them. It's all good now. They ain't no threat no more. Bye, bye, bye. Let's see what's in here. Ah, more bleed. That is great, actually. More damage, man. I will not be... will not complain in this light as well. Getting a little more damage. Especially if it's damage that just stays behind you as opposed to something that I have to cause myself. The drones are great for that. The knife is awesome to do some extra damage while you're not wailing away at the enemies. In fact, I have a lot of items that are like that. The Tesla coil as well. The barbed wire is excellent. Also, the enormous eye of the... what's it called? The magma worm also leaves a trail of damage behind you. It is so great. Let's hit the right key, please. R. Yes, R. Thank you. I really don't want to revisit all their levels, even though I feel pretty confident that I could get through them okay. I always so tempted to get these, but I should really go and activate that door. It's so nice to have these jetpacks. I can just float on all up over there. But, yeah. Oh, man. Let's wait for that teleport to get done. It's not teleport now, it's a gate. That's we'll grab all this junk. Thing is, you want to save them for when you get damaged, but I don't think that we're going to do that. I'm just going to open them up because damage is forthcoming and quickly. It's happening all around me and I can barely keep up, actually. Let me open more of them as soon as I can. Wow, this is a ton of enemies. But what is the surprise there? We're in the highest difficulty level. On the highest difficulty level, as in, you know, in the highest in the meter and the highest in the setting at the beginning. Let's get all this nice health, and the gate is now open. I'm tempted to kill all these guys, they're almost dead. We might as well use this up. And wow, this is getting pretty slowed down, all the junk happening. So we're going to make the graphics a little low. But just set them on low, it's probably going to suck. Like, it's going to be quite a few difference. I don't know how noticeable it is. Well, yeah, that's very good. Then the effect became now just a retarded circle. But I think it's worth it. It was getting really slow. It was just harshing my mellow there. So I think we're going to keep it this way. It's just that's the thing with the Jar of Souls. It takes up a lot of processing power, I guess, and I suppose my high-end computer cannot handle Risk of Rain. I'm going to blame it on engine optimization, honestly. And I am very much tempted to open up those gates as well, because we have no golden key passes. We're going to go all the way up and see if we can get something all the way from this one. And if there's nothing here, then I'm going to just move on, because I really don't know. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference for the mercenary. I think that we have the items to make it to the end. So, yeah, any delay in this level is probably going to be superfluous. It's not really going to... Even more of these charge field generators. It's going to help out. What I mean, I bet in... not to the final boss, because there's nothing dying in the final boss, but to survive this whole area will definitely help out. These guys, they do so much damn damage. Always gotta keep away from it. The drones, though, they're just screaming away. They're just destroying, grinding to tiny little bits all of my enemies. It's so great to have a million drones do the dirty work for me. See, that gate opens already. There it is. And so kill these guys. I love my jar full of souls. The scavenger is just going down, man. I don't even know where he's at. He spawned somewhere. I guess he's getting destroyed by his own ghost, I suppose. I really don't know what the hell happened to him, but now he's dead. Not complaining there. Ah, that shackles is pretty shitty. I mean, it's okay to escape and stuff, but it's really nothing that I would depend on. So no luck here, no golden key passes. So I'm going to be, I think, okay, but with just tough times. That's nice. I don't know whether. Oh, probably the scavenger dropped it. Yeah, we're going to simply go to Providence, I think. I think it's the best thing to do here because, well, there's quite a few chests, so maybe we can get some money out of these guys. They're pretty easy. They're not that much of a threat, I don't think. But, you know, I already did them with the miner, although it was in Rainstorm and not Monsoon. But I did it with the miner where just go in and kill Providence without any extra items, and it worked out okay. There were some tough spots there. Wow, another drone. This is crazy. There were some tough spots, but we made it through, so I think I'll be fine against Providence, especially with this kind of firepower. Thing is, though, Providence does a ton of damage to drones, so maybe it will be lackluster. I really don't know how long these drones will last. But they'll do tons of damage while they last, so all in all, I think it's worth it. Even if they only last half the fight, I still believe it's worth carrying all this junk in there. Do some extra damage, don't mind if I do. But yeah, we're heading to that. Let's open that gate. There's no point heading up or down those ladders. Open up this thing and carry on. The Jar of Souls is off cooldown again, so we can use it as soon. Oh, there you go. Use. The cooldown is so small, I just spam it the moment I got it. Especially since I don't have to save it for Providence, because it's going to be completely worthless until, at least until the enemies spawn. The two little buddies that he conjures. And I'm seeing really, they're not doing that much damage to me, honestly. I mean, I'm not staying in the same spot at any moment, at any point, but yeah, really not terribly dangerous. Unless I stay still. I'm getting still some slowdown, even with the low graphics. Oh, look at those enemies, that's nuts. Oh yeah, the slowdown happens whenever I use the Jar of Souls. Damn, this is painful. All those guys dying before me. Oh yeah, repair this all? It's my drone. Must have it. Those force field generator thingies, they are just going nuts. Oh wow, we got the Overlord's tentacle out of that guy. That's pretty neat. And infestation, that is awesome. I always forget the exact name. Toxic centipede, that's what it's called. Infected. I was calling infestation. I don't know, it just sounds cooler that way, I believe. Well, let's see how Providence works out. I have very high hopes for this. I think we're totally going to do it. As I always say, Providence is not really a tough fight, it's just a long and protracted fight. As long as you keep doing what works, you will be okay. Though I don't have that much experience in Monsoon, maybe he does a ton more damage than I'm used to. So I'll be extra careful there. Just use... wow, that does do quite a bit of damage. And there goes the Aegis. Freaking Aegis. Wow, that does a ton of damage whenever he lands it. So I gotta be careful to use the Eviscerate and the Charge. The Dash. I forget the name of it. Use those two and then leave. I think that will be the strategy here. Not hang around, jump around him or anything like that. Just do damage, use the cooldowns, and then leave every time. Look at its health is just dropping like crazy with these drones. It's insane. I don't think I've ever seen Providence's health drop this fast. So I will repair them for as long as I can. Gotta say though, they are holding up okay. They're damaged now, but they seem to be repairing themselves. As long as I keep away from this asshole just long enough, they will repair themselves. Come on, man, don't break my toys. That will be real rude of you. Just not a good playground, buddy. It's all for fun and games. Why are you being so serious? Wow. Wow, that was pretty fast. Let's see how we do against the worms. The worms. Hands of Providence. Doing quite a lot of damage. The laser drones do a ton of damage against these guys. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Don't stand on the freaking laser. That's bad. It's really, really bad. But look at all of those numbers coming up. It's... Wow, man, this is awesome. Everything's coming up Millhouse here. So much fun. Destroy these disgusting worms. One of them is already almost all the way down. Like 1/5 is left. I hope that's the laser one. I'm not sure which one is which. No, I think I'm actually almost killing the blue one. Pretty sure. Yeah, I just did a lot of damage to the red one. So that's the one that's actually down already. I didn't even realize that. Man, that's a ton of damage. It's so awesome. This build is amazing. The items, I got so freaking lucky with the items, and now is the time to use the Jar Souls. See those assholes get killed by their doppelgangers. Well, we go to town on Providence here. He'll spawn his shadow version. I think that's when he's down a quarter of his health. I'm pretty sure it is actually scripted. It's not random or timed. It's just to a certain percentage of his health, he'll spawn his shadow version. There he is. Maybe 1/3. I really don't know. I don't know enough to tell you for sure. And my drones, they're still holding up. I'm actually amazed that they're still alive after all this beating they've taken. Some of them are actually almost down, but yeah, there's one down. I will repair them for as long as I can. Luckily, the ghosts have taken care of those guys, and these dudes, they took a lot of damage. I'm not using the double jump. That saved my ass, really. I feel like that totally saved my ass. Double jumping up there, because I would have had, if I had not had the ability to double jump up to the higher platform, I'll probably have had too much damage from the black balls from Providence. This is going exceptionally well. I'm so happy. Wow, that was a ton of damage there. Let's move away a little bit to get my drones to repair. Please don't chase me. That's rude of you. Please. Come on, you should adhere to the rules that we have set up, where you don't attack me and I crush your face. That is the rules that we have set up for this encounter, and you are not being polite by being so aggressive. Look at that Guardian's Heart is really saving my ass here as well. Everything is saving my ass for my own incompetence. But Providence is, with all likelihood, going down, and finally I got a monsoon victory out of this. I played quite a few rehearsals. Mercenary beat the game on monsoon difficulty. Wonder what that does. Oh, wow, we actually made it. I must have this drone, I'm sorry. I must make it with my full drone cadre. Oh yeah, we made it out of the planet. I really didn't think that I would. And so he left, never to become human again. Our customary view of the carnage is really not representative of all the awful things that we did. And there were no golems in this, and no colossi. Small colossi in this fight, so I don't know why that shows the corpses there. Let's skip these credits. We don't care about them. Nobody cares about the credits, man. Alright, this was a sweet run. I don't think I'll ever get as lucky again. Let's check out the item log. Oh, that's from eviscerating 50 enemies. I can't see that lance. Whatever, don't matter. There's still quite a few things. See, I did 5 other runs before doing this. Just familiarizing myself with the mode and the character. Anyway, I hope that you liked that. I had quite a lot of fun, actually. I might still continue playing, maybe not as often as I've been, but I'll continue playing Risk of Rain now and then. Still so much stuff to do here. I must do at least some of this stuff. But that will be at a later time. Until then, I bid you farewell.